She got 5 to 6 Google. What was she doing? Let's look into this drama. Who is Sinder? VTuber Sinder. 352,000 subscribers. Virtual tuber. Click the link in the chat. Oh, no. Hello, I'm here to share something that has affected me personally and hurt others. This was very hard for me, but I feel it is necessary. Please do not send hate to anyone on my behalf. This is all I want to say. Terminating my work with Sinder. Oh, no. Wait, how long is this? 24 pages? Okay. I wanted to share my experience with Sinder and Red manipulating me, using me and dragging me into drama, while sabotaging, slandering, and spreading lies about people I thought were her. Wait, there's more than one doc? I struggled a lot writing this document and wasn't sure if I felt his experience working was real or just burnout, but I think this proves that I was lied and manipulated over the course of the years while working with Sinder. Based on working with Redacted, Red equals Sinder's manager, and Sinder over the years that I'm sure they speak for each other, there is no reason to believe Red was acting without Sinder's consent and knowledge. Whenever I use they or them, it refers to both of them acting as in the team. Why is the manager being known as Redacted? English not being my first language, and the language barrier discuss the situation, my feelings and thoughts with native English speakers who help me put them into words, so everything is clear without any misunderstandings due to lack of English skills. Any names that are censored here were censored because the creator in question did not provide consent to have their name revealed by the time of me posting this doc. Oh, his name is just Redacted? Oh, got it. I thought people were redacting the person's name. I was like, why are you addressing this person as Redacted? Like, okay. I will start with screenshots showing them speaking ill of other creators. Let's read this. Especially if I cancel her for the second time. Oh, no. Well, with Blank, she's given a lot of bias and priority at GS, sometimes over Sinder, and we can't really confront them about it. And plus, she's gone 3D lately. Bao has been getting on our nerves for a while. She hijacked our YouTube editor a while ago and is constantly picking up artists that we work with. We've got to know her better, being friends with her, but she really rubs us the wrong way with the things she does. We wanted to try and safeguard our most important artists from her since she's already taken our editor. And I don't mean to take in like he doesn't work with us anymore. He does, but he has to dedicate time for her now. And sometimes that gets in the way of our projects. Also, one of Bao's MV editors is the one that did the Boss Rush MV, and we're 99% sure she told him not to do any more work with us. But like model art is the most important thing, that's the VTuber's entire image. GS is Gamer Subs? I heard Gamer Subs was getting canceled. Sinder owns stake at the company. Oh my god. Baby, let me. I did it again, so I will let the beat drop. So Sinder has stake and Gamer Subs, and her Gamer Subs was getting canceled for another reason earlier. Okay, next one. Well, we love working with you. Sinder wouldn't be Sinder without Nano. Okay, but like, let me tell you the tea. Oh my god. Who? About the MV thing. Bao had original songs last year that had MV by her editor, and the songs flopped. Her editor met us at TwitchCon and was saying that he'd love to work with us, practically jumping through hoops to get something planned. We managed to have him squeeze in the Boss Rush MV between his work with Bao. He says he loves working on it and is super excited to work on the next MV project. Boss Rush's song blows up and he's credited as the editor. I ask him when he's free to do the next project. All of a sudden, he changes his mind and is only working Bao going forward. No explanation. Oh my god. So chat, oh, this is messy. Just don't have any online friends. Don't. This is why I got no friends. I got no allegiances. That's why I'm racist towards everybody. That's crazy. One of the sponsors is a hardcore racist who believes in the great replacement theory. What the fuck? There's some context missing since we know Bao is behind the scenes, but basically we don't have an MV editor for now in our next Boss Rush project. We think Bao got pissed that her editor did an original song MV for her friends without her knowing, and it did 100 times better than her original songs last year, that she locked him up so no one else could work with him. And then he had to make it public on Twitter that he was only working with her going forward, like a literal announcement tweet. And now she's been barking up the tree of one of our LTD animators, so like, and you and Nano Model. Yeah, looking for me sounds sus for sure. It's so annoying. I don't know, man. She has a way of guilt tripping people to get away with her. Okay, so how did they get this message? Spreading rumors while manipulating me. This is Nanoless? This is Nanoless. So Nanoless, oh, so redacted is, so the Nanoless tweeted this. This person was over here complaining about Bow, thinking that it was just going to be Nano is the artist for their second model. Oh my God. So redacted was like, blah, 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 blah. And Nanoless is like, damn, thanks for the tea. Can't wait to make this into a twit logger later. Oh, no, 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 no. Red asked me to cancel on one of my closest friends by asking me to cancel my work mid-progress, manipulating me into thinking it's okay since she has many connections. And she'll be fine anyway, so I wouldn't feel guilty about it or worry too much. It was and is upsetting to me that Red contacted me specifically to check on me canceling the model app. This man, redacted, tried to get Nanoless to cancel their project? Did you cancel models? I did not. Nano arc delayed to 2026. I'm scared to cancel with Bao. You shouldn't be. She has so many connections. She'll find someone super fast. Did you already design her outfit? I remember her showing it us to WeebCon. Yeah, I can give her the design for free as an apology give. What the fuck? Okay, exclusivity and blacklisting other creators. And the messages below, they mentioned wanting an exclusivity contract, but they didn't want to pay for exclusivity. But rather, when a creator from their blacklist comes asking for commission, they would guarantee me model work for Sinder only, and if anyone asked me for commissions, they'd commission me instead to compensate for not wanting with other creators. It felt very strange given that one of the accusations they made was overworking their editor, yet their solution to me working with other creators was for them to essentially overwork me to keep me from working on other projects. The messages below show that their primary concern is that the more non-Sinder models I make, the less valuable my existing models become. It's hard to say how much this messed with my mind as an artist that by working with other people, I'm somehow making my existing models less special. So this person's limited availability, like limited, the fact that they're limited and they only work with certain people makes them more valuable. They were just trying to hog it. Following screenshot is off them setting up the blacklist, saying I am not allowed to work with any new clients or create any new outfits for Vtuber 1, specifically in justifying those things by saying that with each model, my art becomes less unique and special, and therefore Sinder somehow will become less special. What? So if the person who made Sinder kept making more models, then Sinder themselves and their model would become less unique, essentially was blocking off. That's like saying, man, your art is so good, I want you to stop. Because if you stop, then the person who has control over this art is a god, and to stop making more. Because that's like telling Miyazaki to stop making Studio Ghibli movies, because then it's going to start making his previous Studio Ghibli movies not as good. Mind you, Sinder and Bao friends and frequently collab with each other. Oh. So Sinder's manager was trying to get Nanoless to stop making art for Bao. But did Sinder know? I'm guessing because the manager knew that Sinder knew. They were like this. Oh, it's tea. This is tea. This is tea. Oh, that's messy. That's messy. I mean, like, if you wanted to have some kind of model exclusivity, what would you need to make that sustainable for you? Maybe you can share one of your ideas and I can check. How about this? I want $10 million a year for the rest of my life. Okay? Then you can have exclusivity. Maybe you can share one of your ideas and I can check what I think. Okay, so I got some ideas for this, I guess. I was driving. What are you thinking? Okay, so I asked help from my friends. They don't know it's you. Don't worry. So a monthly fee. Calculating my monthly earnings. Also, how long would this be, and if this counts for models already worked on? Well, I think the main things we're looking for are for you to not take on any brand new model clients and to not make any new model outfits with Blink again. You'd still be able to work on model outfits with all your existing babies, and your artwork comms wouldn't be affected. One of our concerns is that more nano babies means nano models don't have the same value anymore. And second is that there's few people that we just would rather not be able to have a model from you. Maybe not any new babies at all. The reason why I brought this up at all is that there's been a lot of bias with another one of our partners with certain creators. And we'd rather these creators not have what makes Sinder unique, which is your artwork. Damn, this is just straight up blacklisting. They weren't paying for exclusivity. They were basically saying you will reject them for free, and then Sinder would commission to compensate. Oh my God. This was as of one, that's crazy. Just straight up, not even trying to sugarcoat it. What about we can pay you blank for you and you don't have to discount it for the next payment, and we'll continue to give you lots of model work. I think for this year right now, but you don't work with blink at all again, models. I don't think you've ever done anything with blink. We also have a GS label for you. Is there any way to add a little bit more since blink still asks for art every now and then? I want a Nanoless. How much is a Nanoless model? Where's Nanoless? Let's help out the homie. Tell him that I want a VTuber model. I want to be a nano baby. We could do it like when Blink asks for art and you tell her no, and then tell us to buy another art piece. Like, so you still get a job from it. So, another example, speaking ill of other creators right after they saw I was working with Shy Lily, trying to once again, the idea of working with other clients seemed like I'm setting myself up with problematic people who will do me no good in the long run to get me to reconsider working with them. They also continuously kept asking me about my other clients' plans, which for them made the antenna go up and immediately went into slandering Lily. They consistently tried to reassure me that despite their best efforts, they just happen to keep trying to bring drama and as reasons for me to go exclusive, and that working only with Sinder is them trying to look out for me. 2025. This was 2 weeks ago. Hey Nano, do you have any more plans with Lily besides just the model? Like outfits or merch? Been just the model so far. Okay. Her asking you for model recently just made the antenna go up. She's been acting weird towards Sinder lately, and we don't know if something's going on. Oh, that's weird. Ever since after the Jesus, the VTuber world is messy. Shy Lily is owner of Gamer Subs. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Messy. Damn. Lately dipping out of collabs they were both part of at the last minute and now ghosting her messages. Cinder's rated her a couple times in the past week and Lily won't acknowledge Sinder by name. Just like weird petty stuff. I don't know. That's super weird since they both share the same store. Around V-Card's launch, they were talking and collabing. Both Sinder and Shy Lily are both part of Gamer Subs, but they weren't. They both own a part of Gamer Subs, but they don't like each other. So they're business partners, but they're also competition for the VTubers. Damn, this whole Gamer Subs thing is going like, it's getting destroyed. Good Lord. Because somebody said that Sinder is a part of Gamer Subs and Shy Lily is owner of Gamer Subs. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know. Hate that we keep bringing in a drama. You know you don't. You don't hate it. Yeah. I thought it was quite early to go for a new model. Look a bit menacing, so I don't talk to her. Feels like we're gonna have to compete with Lily if she's ghosting Sinder and wants the same model, mama. They were trying to monopolize Nano. The idea that they need to stay informed and engage the competition is extremely upsetting and toxic to me. The competition they're referring to are people I thought they considered friends who always helped supported and platform Sinder. When I pushed back, the media response was blaming the other creators, implying that they initiated it by trying to work with me and that somehow justify their actions. They imply Lily ignored Sinder when she spent over a minute thinking the raid, which you can see in this clip.
Ignore what you just saw. Okay. Ooh! Oh my goodness! Hello! Oh! Hello, raiders! Hello! Berserker. The last, it's called The Last Berserker Kazan. We were sponsored, but the game was really fun, so I just kept playing for like a million more hours. Hello, everyone! Hello! The Pyropop raid! Hello, Pyropops! What did you guys do? I am low-key addicted. I usually... Okay, so most people know me for my gacha addiction, but I really like Souls-like games and similar mechanically challenged games. This game feels like a really cool... Oh, Cobblemon. Oh, shit. I want to play Cobblemon, too. That's sick.
Pause. Is this model one of Nanoless's model? Because this model is absolutely crazy. Crazy good.
What does rating mean? Okay, so usually it's... have you been on Twitch for a while?
What the heck?
It used to be hosting. Well, it isn't really hosting. Like, rating is basically throwing someone's community into someone else's...
That's not even Nanoless? That's just regular?
It used to be their host feature back in the days. Except when
Jiggles.
hosting, you kind of were more or less forced offline. But when raiding, you can technically stay online and go back online. But people just use it as the host feature, as the replacement.
Okay. Anyway, so no, she didn't say anything about Sinder's name, but said, hello, Raiders. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Is it just Sinder and you've been continuous model office for her? We'll have the demon update and final arcade reference for you as soon as it's finished. VTubers generally have a lot of models from many different artists. Wait a minute. Where's my model? I need to bring my model for... I have a model, but it's like an old 2D one. It's like a VTuber. I have an old VTuber one, but I forgot how to put it up there. Do you know who's rigging Lily's model? Going to be blank. Thanks, Nano. Sorry for all the questions. Just got to stay informed, especially when it comes to our top artists. Never a break. I'm going to go bald now. I'll keep you in the loop about anything else going on with that. Gotta stay competitive even when we shouldn't have to. Also, your profile looks like the guy with a mustache. Don't get too far on the competitiveness. It can get bad. Hey, it's not us. Sinder was like the only VTuber I had genuinely enjoyed, and now it's been ruined. So Sinder was a big deal. She was a big deal. And now... But all of this information is coming from Redacted. Are we sure we know that it's Redacted that it was Sinder doing all this? Oh, she has sent 4,000 viewers during that. Oh my gosh. She is huge. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. This is crazy. Switch the name so that it can be pieced out if my editors come through. Okay. Why can't I see it? What happened? There we go. We aren't the ones getting a model from the artist of the other GS owner out of the blue and ghosting them and refusing to acknowledge them. Below, I wanted to push back and make clear I was uncomfortable in being dragged into drama, and they responded by bringing up more drama and baseless claims, all while trying to guilt trip me. It is ironic and crazy to me that I mentioned not wanting to be dragged into personal issues, only for them to multiple occasions mention other people's alleged drama. Sinder, I just wanted to say sorry for stepping back on the exclusivity deal. Wanted to apologize personally to you since I've talked about that with Red. But I just don't want to be dragged on any personal issues like that. After all, still a client, it makes me anxious and kind of destroys my mental. I get it, Nana. It was unfair to push this on you. Oh. She was in on it. I get it, Nano. It was unfair to push this on you, but it's just really confusing going back and forth about it. I just get compared to her a lot, even still today. And it's like, I'm always living in someone's shadow, which is one reason why Red asked about not making any more models for her. Bro, imagine rating someone with 4,000 viewers and you feel like you're living in somebody's shadows. How are you an owner, part owner of Gamer Subs? Over here, 4,000 views on Twitch? And you were this is some, wow. Wow. You're like living it up. You're doing extremely well. Cinder was growing super fast too in comparison to most VTubers. Yeah. So what's the problem? What is the problem? What happened? They wanted more? And when you said, I understand that things don't work out, it makes me feel were they afraid that if Nano started working with other people and started making more art types with other like Bao and everybody else, Cinder was afraid that she would get rinsed out? Yo, what's up, Foster? Right? How's it going? She got hit up with insta success upon debuting. Oh. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is terrible. Oh my god. And when you said, I understand that things don't work out, it makes me feel like you're okay with not working with me anymore, which hurts so much after all this time. Oh. I really appreciate you, Nano, and it's your decision who you ultimately work with, but this is how I've been feeling. Oh my god. They doing my gang Nano dirty. Which hurts so much after all this time. Oh my god. It's because she had a pass with ASMR or something. I don't really see a point of keeping thinking about being. I don't really see the point of keeping thinking about being compared to Blink. You're so much bigger already. You've done so much more. But I would never give Blink any priority to you. Also, there's not even any model for her being discussed. I just want to sleep clear-minded. Also, I'm fine not doing her models, but at least gamer stuff, art stuff would be fine with me. I don't want to be 100% asshole to her. That's all. They were trying to monopolize Nanoless. They were trying to monopolize her. That's so sad. It's not me, but other people's opinions of us. And I'm just trying not to get involved in any other drama that would people don't want comparing us. But I understand where you're coming from, Nano. There's no hard feelings. I'm sorry for bringing this into you. I want you to get that money. The whole situation is kind of sucky. I want to just get along. Blink, I understand things don't work out about this. I would mostly if you hate me for not burning the Blink from the list. I would never hate you. Thank you and same. I'm just an insecure bitch. I love everything we've done together and I want to keep doing more. People saying dumb shit online, it just makes me stressed. She also pretty much one-to-one copied another VTuber's AV model, so complaining about being compared to is crazy. So she's oh my god. So she copied somebody else and then wanted to be compared to because it would show that she copied somebody else? Justifying their behavior by stating that they are simply looking out for me when none of this has anything to do with me to begin with, and manipulating me into being grateful for earning well thanks to them despite the loss of work from long-time returning clients and new clients. Ooh, concerning my work and models as a team. Another example of going after other clients of mine from before, claiming that having more clients alongside makes my work less special with the occurrence of it's just business. Manipulating me into believing that working with her is special for multiple reasons and that I risk losing the special something as if a client if I prefer to work with others. No acknowledgement of my reason and need of working with other clients due to the nature of work, solely focused on their issues. I would also like to note again that the screenshot is one of the many occasions that indicate that Red speaks on Cinder's behalf. I was originally concerned with everything going through Red, that it may not have been 100% of Cinder's feelings at once. I messaged her about it to make sure that he spoke on her behalf and confirmed with both of them that this was the case. All right, that's what you said. Somebody in the chat said they were locked in. Check Sprite Stock. Every time she revealed a new model, Cinder wasn't far behind with a suspiciously similar model theme. Oh my god. Oh baby, oh my god. Okay. Hey Cinder, hope you're doing okay. I talked with Red, and I believe he talked to you already and thought it would be best if I just check here personally. Actually, I wanted to know better your thoughts because Red tried to talk to me and I think I misunderstood things. I'm doing good. What's up? Oh, it's mostly about this. I understand what he means, but at the end of the day, it's just business. Of course, we love working with you and want to keep working together. But if you prefer to work with other clients instead of me, I know it's for a reason for you to help grow and not because you don't like me. Being one of your very first model BBs was so amazing. I was happy to be able to find someone to help you with the LTD cutting to improve your skills. And I think that's a big part of why everyone loved the 1.0 model and then started asking you for them. I can have Red send you a list of our plans for the future and estimated due date, so just let us know what you actually want to work on. That way, I have time to look for someone else if you don't have time for prime projects or don't want to do them. It feels special to only have your model art for all my outfits, but just let me know if you don't have time for me to be an exclusive Nano Art BB anymore. There's no personal reason. I would never do something like this to you or anyone, but yeah, it's important for my job to reach far, and I like working on different projects and people. Never said I don't want to work with you anymore. I told Red, even though I have other works, we'll always have you as priority spot. You'll always be my special BB. I also think it's important for you to work on projects that you're excited about. So I'll go through my plans with Red and send you our ideas to see if it's possible with your schedule. I know you can be a little pushy sometimes, but it's because he's just doing business for me to grow too. And he absolutely loves your work. Is Redacted a content creator? Like, they're just a manager? Is Redacted, is Red, do they make content or they're just a manager? Yeah, it's always the boyfriend. Oh no. Oh no. I know someone that was going to do this too. I know a couple people who were going to do this, that they were going to get a VTuber model, and then there was a guy that was going to just be the manager. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, life is messy. People are messy. But that's the thing, I imagine. The girl does the streaming, and the boyfriend is always the manager that does all of the marketing and the business and the models and And then you guys are at home. You guys are at home like, oh yeah, I love her. I love her. I love her. The boyfriend's sitting right next to her and you don't even know. And she's like, I'm single. This is just my manager. And then the manager's probably taking a large cut of everything too as well. Oh my God. Does anybody want to be my manager? Does anybody want to be my girlfriend manager? I could use a girlfriend manager. Let me know. Somebody that can ruin my life while I do VTuber art. Lord Leica, you down? She was like one of 3 people. I'll take a boyfriend manager too. She was like one of 3 people I actually just watched VODs when bored. Damn, I'm sorry, Probably Dyer. That's a shame. That sucks. I'm sorry. Yes, but you can't be exclusive. I don't want to have an exclusive boyfriend or girlfriend manager. Okay? I would like to have many, okay? Don't try to blacklist me. All the VTubers I care about have all graduated. Yeah, I want a hero. Of course I want a hero. Who doesn't want a hero? I don't want a hero. I already told you. Too many waifus equals no lifeu. I already told you. Hold on. Okay. What's up, Saber? How's it going? Heavily controlled. Why you do that? Why you say that? Only tapping to small VTubers now? Small creators and small VTubers. Like me, I'm a small VTuber. We're the best. We're the best. To be honest, us small content creators, we are the best. Because we have smaller communities. I get to talk to you guys. You know, I know your names. I know your phone numbers. I know your address. I know where you live. Red tries to make it look like it's never meant to appear like they want to be exclusive. By framing it as something I wanted while immediately doubling down the fact that me working with other people makes it less special. Blah, 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 blah. I agree, you're a free artist and you should do what you want, but I was under the impression that taking on more Sinder work is what you wanted to do. I didn't think it was like we were making you do that. I guess we got to misunderstand on both sides. It's more about this, not to discredit any of your work. This. Oh, I see. I mean, what I said is still true about how we feel, but I wasn't saying you had to only do Sinder work from now on. That's with anything, though, not just for your work. If you have something special and then everyone wants to get that thing, it makes it less special. I'm sorry you were under the impression we were trying to make you only do work for us. I will keep things more business talk and less emotional. LOL. Just let me know how this will affect your schedule so I can tell Sinder after. Sorry for the stress, Nano. But every single model I do is unique and I make them special in their own way. It's not like I'm selling Sinder to everyone. Please don't feel this way. No, I know. You pour your heart and soul into your models and they're all incredible. Yeah, that's crazy. No, they were just trying to freaking monopolize Nano. They were trying to monopolize the nanotechnology. Is Nano really that goated? Is Nano honestly that goated? Because if Sinder and Redacted are trying to monopolize Nano, then Nano must be goated. Now I want to see. Let's take a break. Let me see what Nano was up to. Nano? What you got, Nano? Ooh. Hello? Hello? Nano drew that? Damn. Damn, son. Where'd you find that? Can I scroll down? Can I scroll? Can I scroll? We're in VTuber. We're a VTuber. We're in the VTuber world now. Okay, hold up. Bunnies. It's okay. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not bad. It's not too bad. Oh, that's not bad. There's no nudity. I'll show it to you. It's just Sinder's model. Okay. I designed work on Sinder's sleepy model outfit. So it's just the model. This is fine. This is what's if this is what's allowed on Twitch. Scroll up? No. No. It's not naked up there. It's not naked up there. Don't worry about it. What's going on underneath? What do you think is happening above and below? Chat's like, what do you mean by that? Can you what do you mean by that? It's just boba. It's booba. Bro, is this how what's his name got banned? Fuck. What's that guy from OTK? Tectone? Is this how he got banned for 2 weeks? Was he like looking through this whole thing and then he was scrolling up and down? Because Tectone just got banned for like 2 weeks recently, just like tonight. Also, it was just a picture. Oh yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, Nano can draw. Damn. Nano is the GOAT. Oh my god. Yeah, Nano is the GOAT. I'm gonna leave a like. I'm gonna hit you with that like, Nano. I like it. I like what you're doing here. Let me hit you with another like. I'm gonna hit you with the double like. Hit you with the double like. You think she gonna see the double like? I'm hitting her with the triple like. There we go. No, she's really good at what she does. That's impressive as hell. Very impressive. Sinder also tried to keep her video editor from working with Bao. That's crazy. Give her a follow? I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. Let's get back to the email though. So anyway, so basically Sinder and you seen it like it? Yeah. So Sinder and yeah, Nano can draw. Oof. Normalizing their behavior once again by stating that it's simply business to sabotage other VTubers' careers. Let's go, Nano. You're just making a living and making a name for yourself, and I can't blame you for accepting work from other big names in the industry and having very desirable talent. If you don't feel your model schedule again like it was, let me know. We'll have to plan some things depending on that. Thank you for understanding my side. We all trying to have our name somewhere. Just don't take this personal or anything. I still love working with you guys. And again, apologize for the trouble with the plans. Business is business. If you want to go through the projects we talked about, let me know which ones you want to do. Is this about blank model, Nano? Yeah, I want to take it, but I don't want to disrespect Sinder. I just don't want to hurt pretty models. No hurt feelings. Business is business. Nano, you're a freelance artist, and Blank is a longtime client, so it makes sense to continue doing work for her. I understand the logistics of it. At the end of the day, you need to do what's best for you. I really do appreciate for understanding my side. I do understand your side too, but sadly, it's something between you two, not me. I shouldn't get involved in this fight. I just go art brr, right? Nano's just over here drawing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. Okay? Beautiful things. Beautiful life. Beautiful wife. Just drawing. And someone's like, nah. How about you don't draw for certain people because we want exclusivity? And even if you wanted exclusivity, you got to pay for that. How much revenue am I losing by not drawing for other people? You got to pay me 3 times that much. They were trying to skirt the competition while still being fake friends? No new friends, no. Sinder rated Shy Lily. So what? I just don't think our other conversations sounded like I was trying to make you not work with her on the model. Maybe I just considered the situation too much. It's my mistake. It's okay. This feels weird, like a breakup. Me and you are good, but I still have to tell all this to Sinder. It'll be fine. Don't worry. I think she's still sleeping. Make sure none of this reaches other VTubers. It's all kept hush-hush while also providing proof that they don't know what they're doing is ill-intended. I try to be trans, which is that you didn't tell Blake. You canceled because of Sinder, did you? No, I told all of them it was health issues. I would never blame anyone. We never want to make you feel like we're making you, forcing you to work or not work on something, especially if that's something you don't want to do. And our conversation the other day, it wasn't meant to convince you of only doing Sinder work. Again, sorry that sounded like, let's say you did only do Sinder work. I'll message you later. Well, let's see if Blink wants a man on or not and hope Blink finds someone else. The concept session with VTuber 1 and claiming that she is asking for it by causing this unspoken competition, which is coming from absolutely no other source than Sinder herself. I think it's more like wanting her to recognize Sinder. This is from 2023. I feel like there's an unspoken competition between them. Like they need to one-up each other because Blank can't get along. But I also understand her point of view. A new VTuber also who people says looks, sounds, acts like you because comes just as successful as you in a year. If she did recognize Sinder as an equal or a friend, then it would be like she's endorsing her copy, or like I'm saying some people say her replacement. They share a lot of the same audience too. Like at the end of the day, it isn't about how much we compared to her. We just want her to recognize, hey, Sinder's a big VTuber too. She got there on her own. Marriage, just like you did, get along, and the marketing potential, the money they could make if they teamed up. I just know anything we do, she's watching and will take from or try out. Oh my gosh, you know the spinning figure we have on stream, blah, 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 blah. And now basically she's rebranded to more of a fire Cerberus, using fire emojis all the time. Never did that before. It's funny because she used to call herself a hellhound, but stopped when Sinder grew past her, and now uses Cerberus or Surapup or whatever her lore says she is. The unfollow is weird. Yeah, so it's like there were also unprovoked tweets. Oh my gosh, so much drama. Silver Veil? I heard Silver Veil just posted. This is about spite? Oh no. This is unprovoked tweets from her. Like, I didn't copy anyone else from my design. My design is on me. This is who I am. Like, huh? Who are you saying that to? Oh, LOL on random Cinder clips. So, Redacted's problem is that if you're going to be a manager, then just shut the fuck up and be a manager. If you want to be some shicey stiff, if you want to be that person and run, manage, and do business, shut the fuck up, nigga. And you don't have to you put your own head in your own ass. You put your own head in your own ass. Doing all of this, why would you do that? Why would you incriminate yourself? Can you make vids on how to break into investment banking? Nah, I don't sound very interested in that. Not really interested in making that. Sorry. I like to highlight the irony of expecting to be entitled to recognition for her own efforts and size when her own actors are tied sabotaging the very same VTuber, also feeling entitled and insisting to be recognized by someone else's eye. Thanks for taking the time to read through. All right, we made it. Let's check the comments, shall we? Let's check the comments, shall we? Love you, Nano. Sorry you had to deal with this. It took a lot of courage. That's from Fifi, my girl. Cottontail. It took a lot of courage to speak up about this, Nano. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you for doing the right thing. Sending you so one upset. Oh no. What do you mean? Give me the other dogs. Oh my god. We got a lot of we got Sarwe. Shy Lily was in here too. Oh no. Here are all the documents. Oh no. They said, oh no. If anyone is wondering about Sinder's Discord, they fucking locked everything. Like, holy cow. This is absolutely a shithole. After 5 mentions of Sinder's behavior, cheating, jealousy, backstabbing. What do you mean, chat? What do you mean? Oh my god. What do you mean? Oh my god, what do you mean? Okay. Let's talk about the players. We have Silverveil. I don't think it's Sliverveil. I think it's Silverveil, right? Spite, Bow. We already talked about Nanoless. Then there's Vet Peaches. And then there's someone named Nyantails. How long is this one? 1 of 10. Okay. This one's okay. We can do this one. We can do this. Hello, this is Bao. I will only speak to what Nanoless has decided to share with the public and the messages that directly mention me by name. I would like to kindly ask everyone to refrain from turning this into a witch hunt. Remember that we are all still just humans at the end of the day. Before I start, I want to point out while I'm addressing both Sinder and Redacted, despite the messages being largely from Redacted, many times with the message, the words we, or, are occur numerous times. As someone who was close to and worked with Sinder for years, I have first-hand experience on how Sinder and Red collaborate and the extent to which Red operates as her primary point of contact in professional and personal projects. Plus, they're probably boyfriend and girlfriend. It is an experience that leads me to believe that all the requests and mentions sent by Red were both known about and approved of by Sinder. In March 2024, I announced that one of my subathon goals was a live 2D model. Nanoless was going to be the live 2D illustrator. Wow. After she finished both the design and the base model sketch, there was suddenly a back and forth on whether or not she had the physical and mental capacity to continue my model. Oh no, I was very sad, and I had not only teased the screenshot of the model sketch on Twitter, but I had grown very attached to the design and showed it to all my friends. In a private group chat that Sinder was a part of, I shared how devastated I was, and she did not comment or say anything, despite others in the group chat comforting me and reassuring me. I now realize that the reason for her silence was because Sinder and Redacted were deliberately sabotaging ongoing commissions and blocking VTubers such as myself from having access to Art of Nanoless. So Bao was one of the people that they were trying to blacklist? What do you mean? What about Blank? We can pay Blank for you. You don't have to discount it for the next payment. Yeah, we already read this one. This was the comment that we read from Nanoless is whatchamacallit. You don't work with Bao. You don't work with Bao or at all again models or art. I don't think you've ever done anything with Bao before. We also have another GS label for you too, the AFK. Is there a way to add a little bit more since it still asks for art every now and then? They were trying to get Bao to not work with Bao. So Nanoless must have shared this with Bao. I'm guessing. We could do it like when Blink asks for art, you tell her no, and then tell us to buy another art piece, like so you still get a job from it. It do be fair, but okay, can I ask for a Demon Cinder figure? Of course, I want to understand it better, especially if I cancel her for the second time. Well, with Blank, she's given a lot of bias and priority at gamer subs, sometimes over Cinder, and we can't really confront them about it. And plus, she's gone 3D lately. Blank hurt one of our friends pretty bad, and I can't really say much more than that since it's not my drama to get into. Blank has been getting on her nerves for a while. She hijacked our YouTube editor a while ago and is constantly picking up artists that we work with. We've gotten to know her better, being friends with her, but she really rubs us the wrong way with the things she does. We wanted to try to safeguard our... Yeah, this is what we read, right? So this was Bao that they were talking about? Oh, no. Bao's been getting... Nanoless act redaction on why. Bao's been getting on her nerves. She hijacked. She constantly picking up artists. Now she's barking up the tree. Oh, no. This is what Redacted lists as reasons why Nanoless... This is not what friends do. Friends do not sabotage other friends out of business opportunities. Friends do not spread lies to fuel selfish narratives. Friends do not use private information they get from privilege of being close friends just to use it to manipulate others. If stepping on your friends and abusing your power and connections is how you get to the top, then I hope you realize no one will be left when you get there. More screenshots of them urging Nanoless to cancel the ongoing Live D 2D commission with me. Damn. Regarding the messages where Sinder Redacted openly accused me of stealing their YouTube editor, Boss Rush, music video animator, as well as any artist they have worked with. Hi Kaiser, nice to meet you. I was just watching your stream highlight from me and Sinder's collab and I really loved your editing style and humor. I was curious if I could request a video edit from you every now and then. If you have any availability, my username is Bao on Discord if you want to chit chat more there. Thanks. Hi Bao, I love to edit a video for you. I just sent a friend request on Discord. So didn't steal anybody, just said, hey, if you got some time, I like how you edit. It sounds like Sinder and Redacted were just trying to monopolize everything, artists and editors. They're like, no, stop helping other people. You guys are what makes us special. And they were just trying to just hoard them. Why not just share? Why not be friends with them? I don't understand. Why not work? Why not collab? Why not share your communities? Why not be like, hey, Bao, I love your shit. You love my shit. We got same people. Let's do some collab streams. Let's talk. Let's work together. The YouTube editor Kaiser is a mutual YouTube channel editor for myself and Sinder. My channel manager, Yun, and I asked Kaiser for a one stream highlight per month as we are aware of his extensive position as Sinder's channel manager. I made a point to note that this inquiry emailed to him in 2023. On March 20th, I started a group Discord call that lasted 5 hours to hang out with my editors. In this group call, Kaiser shared with us that he was afraid to ask Sinder for a raise because he initially turned down an exclusivity deal. As a friend to both Sinder and Kaiser, I encouraged him to take the deal and reassured him that it would not change our friendship as I would never want someone I care about to miss an opportunity, even if it meant I would lose him as an editor. The other editors who were on the call can corroborate this. I'm sharing this context because there are no words described that hurt and betrayal feel now, knowing that on the other side of this conversation. So Bao was the person that they did not want to work with for the exclusivity. Sinder Redacted were actively portraying me as a thief and a detriment to their business. I have only ever supported them and their activities and never once thought that I had somehow gotten on their nerves. Bao had original songs last year that envied by her editor and the songs flopped. I'm in shock and disbelief that this is the narrative they decided I deserved. Saying that I harbored an invisible jealousy because my songs flopped made me feel sick to my stomach. In late 2024, I was dealing with debilitating TMJ pain that resulted in me having to drain fluid from my jaw joint to open my mouth properly. They both knew this. I've always wanted my friends to succeed alongside me, and I don't know how they could just say these things while simultaneously weaponizing my most vulnerable moments against me. Oh my God. Sinder was a big cosplayer too? They was mean girling? They was mean girling Bao while after she had surgery? Oh my God. And those messages Sinder redacted are referring to my animator, Sankamore, whom I've been working with since 2023. Proof of how long we've worked together in 2024, Sank asked me if I can go completely exclusive for me and work for me in-house with no credit in order for him to be able to quietly work on his personal projects and brand without having VTubers asking for more commission work. I was happy to accept. I want to reiterate that this was Sack's decision and no one else's. Okay. Here's proof Sack mentioned he wishes to be my in-house animator directly to my channel, manager John, back in December 2024, refuting Redacted's claims that I locked him up. Yo, is it fine going forward if I don't be credited in video descriptions? Thank you. I'd rather just be an in-house type of thing for Bao after this thing is done. It's the last commission I ever do for anyone besides Bao, and I want to make a name for myself through my own content and not really my work for others next year. So Sack was just like, okay, I don't want to be a commission type person no more. I'll keep working with you exclusively, and then I'll just make my own stuff, and I don't want to be a commissioner no more. I want to be a single passion project person type thing. That's fine. That sounds like a good deal. Why aren't you solving this privately? If you look at the timeline of events from Nano's document, some of the messages date back years. I found out about this less than 48 hours ago, and they did not give me common courtesy of talking to me privately about this over those years. My thoughts, feelings, and my most vulnerable, darkest moments that I shared in confidence with people I thought would be by my side years and years from now and may have been used as information to ruin my chances to have the same VTuber model as someone I thought was my friend. I don't know how I can ever be the same after this. Damn. When a good thing goes bad. Oh, man. Oh. See, the internet. Oh, fuck. So you guys know what fucked me up was the Smash community stuff, right? When the whole thing happened with the Smash community, the Me Too movement, and everybody was getting canceled, and I saw people that I knew just getting jerked. I was like, oh my God. People were just getting caught. People that I thought were cool. All these things were happening behind closed doors. I was like, I don't know who I can trust no more. This is getting people that I thought was actually good peoples is not cool peoples. And it is dirty, dastardly work out here. I'm still tired from that too, Leica. I'm still tired. Ever since that happened, I have a switch where if someone wants to try to be friends with me online, I back off. I back the fuck off. I have no close friendships. I used to be the guy that had all of the friendships and had all of the people. And then I didn't know that all this shit was going down. And then I remembered it was, oh my God, that was bad. It was bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then that was back in the days too. Back when I'll be your friend. No problem. I'll be your friend, Northmouth. That was also the days too as well where like I would say that I was a much more of a drama heathen back then. I was still trying to like figure out how to make content that was drama because I like drama, but sometimes it went too far. It was not too good in my opinion. I was trying to still find myself. So I made a lot of people just not like me. They're like, fuck Omni. He's just a drama guy. So when all this stuff was coming out, I was less chill. I was more like on my Eminem phase. I was trying to find myself still. But yeah, and then people were like, yeah, man, I hope Omni gets canceled too. I'm waiting for his TLDR doc. I'm waiting for someone to come out and say that Omni did something terrible to them. And I was like, what? People want me to have been a predator? They want that information to come out? What in the hell? Oh my God. They want that is, it was a lot of people were hoping that I was going to be the person that was next. Like, I hope that he did something terrible to someone. And I'm like, oh my God. As a person who has never ever done anything like that, that kind of shook me a little bit. Like that level of hate shook me. It was really wild. They really were preying on my downfall. I really hope that Omni did some terrible, terrible shit. And I was just like, damn, I didn't. But the fact that people are hoping that I did something that heinous, so that that's messed up. That one was messed up. I understand preying on people's downfall. Like, yeah, I hope someone's downfall, but not like I hope that this person did something bad to another person type of shit, you know? And it was also, oh God, it was bad. It was really bad. It was also a shared community of the people who were like really, really like fucked up towards Etika. During his breakdown, spamming clown emojis, like it was all kind of like confuddled. It was getting really dark. The Smash community combined with some of those people in those communities, it was really, really nasty work. Yeah. I occasionally watch Etika playing Xenoblade Chronicles. I need to go back to the Xenoblade Chronicle streams. Yeah. Yeah. It fucked me up mentally. The whole Smash thing fucked me up mentally. It fucked me up mentally. It messed me up so badly because the Smash community was where I was born. That's where it all started, and that's where my passion for gaming came from. And then something just happened. It was online. It wasn't offline. Maybe things did happen offline that I don't know. Things did happen offline that I didn't know about. But the online community, something that was there with online people, where people just wanted to kill people. It was bad. It was bad. Anyway, I would like to ask the community to refrain from spreading any harmful speculation. Share this document. All right, that was Bao's. So Bao, feel really bad for her. I feel bad for Bao. Nano, who's a goat. I should probably stop scrolling without actually fucking up. So who was the next person that we have on the list? So we read Bao's. Who's the next person we're reading from? Spite? My experience with Sinder. Oh my God. How many pages? What do you mean by this, chat? Oh, it's only 8. Okay, that's not bad at all. Okay. Here we go. This one is from Spite. I want to start by saying, please do not send it. Okay. First and foremost, my love and admiration goes to the Nanoless for having the courage to bring this out to light. Artists are the backbone of our community, and taking advantage of her good-willed personality is saddening to see. I want to take the time to address what has been brought to light involving myself and what I've experienced over the years that coincide with these events. And the screenshot. Hey, Appy, thanks for the 3 gifties. Appreciate it. I mean, for the 2 gifties. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're almost there. I heard Terraria is really, really fun, and a lot of you guys asked me to play it, so we're almost there to the 300 mark, and then we'll play some Terraria. And this screenshot, the VTuber that is being talked about is very clearly me. Damn. So when it's a time sync, oh no, what do you mean it's a time? Stop it. Let's stay on topic. My ADHD. Stop it. Stop triggering my ADHD, okay? I'm doing too many things at once. So basically, Nano came out with the doc, and then people was like, hey, that's me. And then they made up their stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even know what Terraria is about. Thanks, Omni, for content. Please take care of yourself first, most importantly. I will. I'll take care of myself first, most importantly. I've been doing a lot of taking care of myself. In fact, the more that you see me streaming here is a direct result of me taking care of myself. Okay. If you see me streaming more, I'm in a good place. If you don't see me streaming, I'm in a dark place. Okay. So every time I'm not on stream, just imagine I'm in a dark. No, the streaming is my most authentic, fun place to be. Who is this about? We're talking about VTuber drama that happened with this creator by the name of Nanoless. The wrap up so far is there is a VTuber. She is not a VTuber. She draws. She's an artist and she's amazing. And she's so amazing, in fact, that another YouTuber by Sinder and her manager, aka potential boyfriend, Redacted, were trying to monopolize her for years. And they were sabotaging relationships with their own friends, Cinder's friends, their own friends, and sabotaging relationships so that they could exclusively keep Nano and have Nano just make art for them. So it was basically trying to blacklist it and control just Nano, but also had an issue with an editor as well. And then comes to find out this is a person Sinder apparently is big person. Just did a raid with 4,000. I think is co-owner of Gamersupps. So doing extremely well, from what I understand, was growing immaculately fast. And then was like, but also, I guess in a way to do so, they were trying to monopolize Nano's technology. They were so good at drawing. They were like, I want you, Nano, and only you. And if you draw for other people, you're going to make what you made for me be less valuable. How do you fumble that shit, bro? Greed and ego. Greed and ego. And this screenshot, the VTuber that is being talked about, is very clearly me. Since the beginning of my VTuber journey, has been written in my backstory and lore that I'm the daughter of Cerberus, and through an unforeseen summoning mishap, the Greek goddess Hecate. As many know, Cerberus is a species of hellhound, and I've always incorporated a number 3 in my designs to follow 3 heads of Cerberus. In my early designs, and when artists were still learning new modeling rigging techniques, I had opted for 2 other wolf heads on my shoulders as pauldrons to symbolically represent my other 2 heads. However, the repeated comments of blank, if you're a Cerberus, where are your other 2 heads, had pushed me to use the broader term hellhound at the time. Fast forward to months to a year into my journey, and I have started to receive harassment and berating comments and chat messages on Twitch and YouTube videos comparing me to Sinder and putting me down for being a hellhound. Making the definitive switch to the Cerberus label brought me a sense of relief, because the last thing I wanted was to be constantly compared or harassed at this point. I didn't want to be associated with her due to all the negativity that was being thrown my way. What? So Spite quite literally changed the name of her brand and what she calls people just so that she wouldn't be associated with Sinder, because people felt like she was copying Sinder? As for the claims of unfollowing her and taking her ideas, I debuted my 2.0 live model May 14th, 2022. And on the same day, she decided to post her debut announcement for her 1.0 live 2D model. Ooh, it was a race against the fire types? It was a fire type race? They were racing for the fires? Leading up to this time, I didn't know who Sinder was at all. I had no idea she was a fire in her ears or she was another hellhound. The creator space is broad, and I still stumble across creators larger than myself that I had not heard of before. I never once stole her ideas. All I ever wanted to try to be unique in my own ideas, so that these claims that I was following her and the unfollowing and stealing her ideas are absolutely baseless. So there were 2 fire demons? Is that what it was? One was Cerberus and one was Sinder? No, why couldn't they just been sisters? Why couldn't they just been the Hellhound sisters? Why can't people share? Isn't there enough views for everybody? No. When your friends, when you think so. Do you ever see that chart where you have 2 people, they're like 2 people who are girls, and they're like, yada, 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 and they're friends, but secretly in their brains, they hate each other? Right? You're probably like, I don't understand people like that. There are people who will act friendly in your face, and they straight up hate you inside, and you don't know it. Spite avoided her specifically because of the toxic comparisons. Oh, man. Why couldn't they just be Hellhound sisters? You know, double demon mommies. Spite was more recent, and you kind of just don't jump into VTuber relations without talking. That's fair. But the problem was that they just had similar backgrounds. That was the model. So you had Spite, May 3rd, Now that my account isn't restricted, I can repost this. I'm dragging you down to the underworld May 14th. May 14th, 2022. Here's Sinder. So she came out, Sinder came out with the same debut in saying with her announcement on the day that her debut came out as when she announced that she's going to be coming out soon. Man, a little sus. Her posting her debut announcement trailer the same day as my 2.0 debut seemed off, but I shrugged it off as a coincidence because things happen. However, this wasn't the last time something like this had happened. There have been multiple times where I have done something and either the same day or shortly after I was made aware or had discovered lately that something similar had been posted, making me feel like it was being watched constantly. I tried my best to believe that it was coincidental and not ill intent on the part. There were many times when I designed... Wait, you telling me that Sinder was copying Spite? Was just like mimicking her? Maybe views were going back and forth like, hey, this video is copying you or you're copying Sinder to Spite. So wait, was Sinder copying Spite and then making people think that Spite was copying Sinder? She was like, I don't want to be compared to Sinder, even though I'm copying Sinder. Spite said Sinder's viewers were saying she was copying. What? Why would her viewers say that? So Sinder never said anything, but never stopped her viewers. Okay, so that's important. That's important, right? Yeah, but why would you not stop? That's important. If you found that out, right? You got to say, hey, chat. Like, if I was like, I would be like, yo, don't. First of all, here's the thing. I don't Twitch. I fuck around with, right? If I stream consistently, we could have this as a much bigger platform, maybe even bigger than YouTube if we felt like it, right? But I like to fuck around and have a smaller community on Twitch because I just fucking like it a little bit more intimate, right? But let's say we went big, right? Let's say we became a 10K Andy, okay? If we became a 10K Andy and then I found out like shit was happening, I would be like, yo, guys, hey, just a heads up. First of all, y'all wouldn't do it because the energy that we keep here is really fucking good. It's not toxic at all. So there's no way that you guys would go to other people's stream and talk shit. But even if we did find out that would happen, right? I would literally come up here and be like, yo, ain't no way. That is not how we do things here. Like, y'all know, like, we would all jump whoever did it. Whoever, if it was about 10, 15 people, collectively, the rest of us 9,000 would jump those 10 people and say, don't ever do that. You don't, nah. So like, it shouldn't be hard to kind of just send her for her to be like, yeah, don't. Just say that she's the homie. She's the other fire demon homie. That's it. That's the fire demon homie. Don't send no, if anything, go harass the water demon. Go harass Bao, okay? Because she's the whale and we're weak to her. Go harass her for fun, okay? But no, we got to support our fire demon mommy. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Sinder was first, but viewers made rude comparisons. Oh. Sinder was already doing Bell Dirt. You're right. Oh, man. Not even for fun. Damn. Damn, son. Where'd you find that? There were many times when I designed a new outfit that I was really excited for, but afterwards, Sinder would release outfits or models with similarities to it. I didn't think much of it at first because it's normal to have some similarities or shared inspirations. The VTuber community is a huge space and similarities are normal. I'm not speaking to whether my designs were taken as direct reference for hers. I'm addressing the need for the unprovoked tweets. Mentioned the screenshot above how and showing that I had made the statements to make it clear that I was not stealing ideas. How can I copy something that was released, teased, revealed after my own? The timeline who was first is weird, but what Spite is saying, I don't think she knew of Sinder at all. On July 20th, 2022. Oh, this is pretty similar. Hold up. Let's turn off the... It's a thicker mommies. Ooh, both thicker mommies. On July 22, my model mama and I worked on a comfy goth girl outfit. I had ripped some t-shirts and g-strings and shorts and spiked wrist cuffs. 2 weeks after, Sin debuted a similar outfit. I included the... Okay. Oh, the wrist. Oh. 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 So Cinder, so Spite was the blue hair flame, and Cinder was the red hair flame. This is sussy. This is sussy. This is sussy. We have to put this into evidence. It gets worse? What do you mean it gets worse? What do you mean it gets worse, chat? This is bad. How does it get worse? Oh, you did say there was cheating allegations. Oh, there's more pictures. Back to this. I discovered this merchandise that she used for Uwu Market and had a double take because of the gray blue skin tone using the art. Several people thought it was me and similar. Oh no, she took the blue. Oh, she took the blue flame too. You took the red flame and the blue flame? You can't take blue and red? You can't take red and blue. There was a blue flame on me and a red flame on me. And then you look at the head. Oh my gosh. The neck brace. Oh my God. All you have to do is ask Cinder, whoever helped Cinder with this outfit. What do you think of my new outfit? Smirk emoji. On April 29, 2024, I designed a Greek goddess outfit on stream. I am Cerebus VTuber, so it fits my lore completely. I mentioned that I may or may not get a future Greek goddess outfit because it fits my branding. About 4 months ago, Sinder debuted a Heaven Akami-inspired outfit that was white and gold, resembling a Greek goddess. In the background for debut, she also included Greek columns. At this point, I feel like nothing I could come up with would be even slightly original to me. I'm aware that nothing is completely original, but I still wanted my own identity. So this girl was like, before she could even come up with an idea, Cinder was like, bam. Ooh, did you just say something about you wanting to be a Greek goddess? Let's fucking do it before she can. How do we explain a toggle to Omni? What's a toggle? Is that a toggle is just basically like a DLC outfit, right? You press a button and bam. You know, like, and then I switch to like VTuber Omni. That would be pretty cool. Oh shit. What if I pressed a button and I switch from human Omni to VTuber Omni? What if I could... Has anybody done that yet? What if I had a human toggle? Why are we acting like Omni is a tech boomer? Yeah, why are you guys acting like I'm a tech boomer? And stop, and I'm not a boomer. And I'm not even uncle. I'm just daddy. What the fuck? God damn. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all act like... How do we explain Omni what the internet is? Okay, I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. I know it's a new word. I didn't even know what whatchamacallit was. Was it likers? Liquors? Livers. I was like, what's a liver? What's a livers? I said, what's a livers? Why does everyone keep talking about a livers? What are livers? They're like, Omni, it's livers. I still don't even know what a liver is. Stop. My man typed using pointer finger. There's no way. That's not even true, Dyer. That's not even true. Okay. I will go to Mavis Beacon typing right now. I will show you my typing speed right now. Okay. I am fast as fuck. Okay. I'm faster than Keemstar. I'm fast. I'm super fast. Don't play with me. Y'all are the boomer. I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now. Speed typing test. I'll show you right now. 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 Start that test. Bamboo is a very sustainable material. Oh, as it is one of the world's. Hold up. I'm getting nervous. Start over. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Start over. The drink Snapple. I'm nervous is known to have real facts stamped on their bottle caps. However, after some investigation, people found out that most of their real facts actually inaccurate. Apes being able to learn science, use it to us. There hasn't been a case where an ape asks a question. Scientists suggest I'm off. Raise us from apes. Gordon Ramsay has a project in a London prison where he opened up a business and teaches inmates how to bake. This gave the inmates the work they need when they finish their sentences. Scott, I'm nervous. 110. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. Only 110. Only 117 words per minute. 7 typos. What do you mean, Unk? This is fast. And that was my first try. That was my first try. And I was nervous. Imagine if I'm not nervous, okay? Imagine I'm not under the radar. What? Okay, now I'm being gaslighted. You guys know this is pretty good. Cool. Oh, Jesus, stop it. Stop gaslighting me. Y'all can't type this fast. You can't. Why is my monitor is acting up? Now I can't even see myself. What's going on? Now it's blurry. Is my eyesight blurry? What happened? There. Okay, we're back. 120 words per minute. It's good for my Y'all are gaslighting me for real. I know y'all can't type fast like that while being under scrutiny. The average typist was 36 words per minute. I am 4 times faster than the average typer. And that was me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not mad. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care because I'm black. So I'm going to look good no matter how, as I keep aging, I'm going to look good because I'm black. How about that? How about that? How about that? See this skin? I'm going to look like this when I'm 60. And I got the BBC gene. What about that? How about that? Black with the BBC gene. Yes. Yes. No BBC equals anger. I'm never going to get angry. I won't get angry. I won't get angry. Why would I be angry when I possess the BBC gene? It's called the BBC gene. Have you guys not seen the low tier guide? No BBC equals anger. Prove it? You guys want me to get banned? Sure, Chronified. I will show you that I have the BBC gene if you subscribe to me. How about that? Go ahead. Go ahead, subscribe. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you right here, right now. If you subscribe to me, Chronified, I'll prove it to you. Psych! Psych! Get got. Get got. Get got. I lied. I lied. I'm not going to show you my cock for $5. Get got. Get scammed. Welcome to the Omni experience. Okay? Welcome to the Mr. Beast experience. I hope you enjoy your stay. Fool. Fell for it. The oldest trick in the book. But hey, if you subscribe to me, I'll show you my cock. You fell for it. You fell for it. You're making the doc about me now? TLDR about Omni. Omni said that he would show me his BBC if I subscribed to him. When I subscribed to him, he did not show me his BBC. Imagine getting canceled because I didn't show the BBC. You just said it in DMs? Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure if I send you something like that, that'll go well. Especially if I don't confirm your age, that would also help as well. Let me also make sure By the way, let me make sure not to ask you how old you are before sending you my naked body part. Freaking doctor disrespect. Actually, he knew though. He knew though. That man knew. That man said, "How old are you? Underage? Let's go." imagine you're underage. Let's go. Let's continue this conversation. That's terrible, bro. That's terrible. You shouldn't be laughing, but that's how it worked, right? If someone's told me they was like, by the way, I'm 16, I'm 17, I'm out. I'm out. ChatGPT, how do you tell an underage person that you're talking to that you will no longer ever talk to them again? Send tweet, send message. I'm gonna hit them back with a fucking ChatGPT response. I'm sorry. This conversation must come to an end. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Omni out. I'd just be gone. I'd just be gone. Because why? 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 That's the question, is why. And also, did somebody clip underage let's go? What did you just do? What did you just do? So how old are you? Underage? Let's go. Y'all don't know, bro. You're not allowed to do this. So how old are you? Underage? Let's go. Okay, hold up. Chat, we're getting too far. We're going too far. Chat, hold up. I'm sorry. If I show you the BBC, can we just pretend this never happened? So how old are you? Underage? Let's go. How can y'all even prove? How do y'all even know that this is me? This is AI. This is AI. I am AI. You fell for it. You fell for it. You fell for it. Look. Look how many fingers I have. Idiots. 6 fingers on one hand. This has been AI this entire time. This has been it's been an experiment. You see the 6 fingers on one hand? You didn't notice this entire time? This has been a great experiment. This has been a great AI experiment. Omni AI. That's right. Yo, Appy, thank you for the 2 gifties. I appreciate it. Oh man, I love talk. I love chatting with you guys. Okay, who are we talking about? Oh, we were in the middle of the conversation with Spite, and then we started talking. We were talking about Spite, okay? I appreciate you, Appy. Thank you. Thanks for Appy, the only person that like subscribes to me, for real. Appy, the only one that loved me. We got super sidetracked. That's because I have ADHD. And you guys have ADHD. You did Chronify? Yeah, you did it underneath a threat. You only did it because you wanted me to show you. You did it for the D. Yeah. You didn't even do it for the love. You see the videos while you work on your second shift? Yay. Well, come on more of the streams. I'm going to be streaming a lot more often too. Come out here and hang out with us. This is where you can get the raw experience. Anyway, we got more copies. Here's her. Wow, this looks good. Wow. Wait. These aren't the. These are the. Is this Cinder and that's her? And that's Spite? Is that her toggle? Don't scroll? What happens if I scroll? Or is this both Spite? This is definitely Spite, but is that Cinder? No, because she made blue. This is Cinder. Cinder made her own whatchamacallit, which basically looks like Blue Fire Ari. They're both Spite? Okay. So that's Spite, and then this is Cinder. Jesus, god damn. Is that all you need to do? If you become a VTuber model and you just got the big pachonks, are you good? Is that all you got to do? What is the male equivalent? I don't want to work. The BBC? I got abs. Actually, I'm bulking. My abs went away for a little bit. They're hiding. Jawline? How would you guys rate my jawline? Chat. Solid 4 point out of 10? I thought you were gonna say 4.5 out of 5. Out of 10? What about that throat game? Ooh, you see my throat? Watch the throat. Watch the throat. Ooh, yeah, I like that. They call me the throat goat. They call me the throat goat. Yeah. The goat of throats. Hey, have you seen the video about limited run games? Nah, I haven't. Let me finish this thing that's happening with Cinder though. Hold up. It's my tism. My tism is tisming. On April 20th, 2024. You Twitch DC thing. Stop it. Stop. Chat. Stop it. Stop it. If you want to sidetrack me with subs. Stop sidetracking me. On April 20, 2024, I debuted a new model from a model mama, Ari VT. I got a hoodie with a cute design on top, and I had side bangs covering my eyes. On April 4th, 2025, Sadie debuted a sports hoodie with side bangs covering her eyes. Oh my god. Okay, that's chat. She just copied her nonstop. She said, I want you to take what she did and make another version of that. And then every time she did something, I want you to take another version of what she did and then copy it again. And then take another version and then copy it again. It's very clear that when whoever she's talking to get her work done, she's asking her to reference Spite every single time. For everything that she does. Why Spike got that Danganronpa hair? That is that Danganronpa hair. Danganronpa. That's crazy. Yeah, emotes is one thing, but like full ass, I don't know. Quite doesn't count. Emotes are very similar. The emotes are supposed to be from the emotes, and then you kind of just give the emote a skin. There are some instances that I do not have screenshots of. For example, I remember posting about my first ASMR stream. The day that I was supposed to do a said stream, Cinder plugged her ASMR channel. I thought it was a bit suspect, but brushed it off. I don't have screenshots of the comments and bullying that I received from her community. There were too many that it became too much to keep track of and just started ignoring them because I never wanted to save images of their words that hurt me. I didn't even want to read the harassing comments in the first place. I just wanted to be left alone and be happy in my own space. I received a DM on January 25th, 2023. I will not disclose who the Sinder was without their consent. The Sinder expressed to me that they were getting bullied by Sinder as certain members of Sinder's community because she, too, had fire in her ears. I never responded to the DM because I wanted to stay away from the drama as much as possible. Hey, you popped up my feed. Can I just say I love your design? I had a rather odd question, I suppose. Have you had any messages from the VTuber Sinder regarding your design? Question mark. This may seem out of nowhere, but I'm only asking because I had made an OC like a while back, and I was accused by her and others of stealing her design because my dog girl had flames in the ears, and her fans claimed that that was exclusive to her design. It was the whole big deal on Twitter, so I wondered if anything similar had happened to you yet. I would like to clarify, I myself am not saying your design looks like hers. I was scrolling, saw your totally awesome design. When I saw the flames near in the ears, I had flashbacks and thought to myself, oh no. So I guess this is just my curiosity getting the best of me. Does anybody know who this person is? It's Bubby? It's Boopy? It's Buppy? Oh man. Oh, it is? No, it's not. Oh, okay. Does anybody know who this one is? Oh, these are VTubers that you're referring to that are males. Male VTubers? Wow. I'm over here trying to read the news to you guys, and you're talking about other men. All right. I don't need this. You guys are over here talking about other guys, but I'm the only guy that you should be talking about. Fine. Whatever. It's not like I cared anyway. It's not like I care. Gage. I don't want no 110 word per minute bum ass. What? Why are y'all bullying me? Wait a minute. Why am I being bullied? What is this? You're supposed to be like, sorry, Omni, I love you. You guys just went straight to bullying me. Like, shut the fuck up, bald ass nigga. That's what y'all said. I'm over here trying to get sympathy. You're bullying me even further. This is an abusive relationship. Yes, my black ass is still alive, Vantage. This is an abusive relationship. This is abusive. Why do y'all treat me like this? What is this? Is the opposite of parasocial. Why would I have hi, Ari? How are you? Hello, how are you, Ari? I am currently being bullied by my chat. I like my men, like Omni likes his hair. Bro, why are y'all hurting my feelings? This is crazy. Will somebody defend me? I have nobody to defend me. I have no white knight. No one's going to defend me. I'm just getting jumped by all of y'all. The future Trunks and Android's relationship. This is crazy. Nah, this is messed up. This is an abusive relationship. Men don't have feelings. Suck it up. What? That's toxic. That's toxic. I have feelings. I've actually been exploring my feelings very much, okay? The male lonely, this is why the male lonely pandemic exists, okay? The male lonely pandemic, whatever it is, that's because of you niggas. I'm over here trying to create family and shit. And y'all like, shut the fuck up, bald bitch, bitch ass, baboon, fried chicken licking nigga. What? That's crazy. Suck it up like women have to then, cry baby. Fine. I do. I need a manager. I need a boyfriend, girlfriend manager. I need one. Hi, Purple Seekin. Love you, Omni. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I needed. I'm baby, said the grown ass black man. I'm baby. No, doesn't matter how old I get. It doesn't matter that I'm black. Doesn't matter that I have the BBC gene. I'm still baby. I know what you're saying. Bald baby. Yeah. Son, so mean. Why y'all keep doing this? The person that we spite out could be this. My mom says you're handsome. Oh, Shelana, your mom said I'm handsome. Thank you. Thank you. If she's watching, tell your mom I said hi. Tell her I said hi, Mrs. Oshelana. Hi, Oselena. Oselena. Hi, Miss Mommy Oselena. I do need more fan art. I'll pay you guys $1 million per fan art. Had to write a whole essay on parasocial relationships. Just made me jolt. Okay, can you teach me, Moonwalker? You said you had to write an essay on parasocial relationships. What am I doing wrong? Why is my community roasting me and not like giving me all of their money? Like I should have like 20 subscribers from all of you. I should be draining your pockets. Just you should be getting your credit cards. What am I doing wrong? Is it because I'm not showing the BBC? Because we're not kids? I'm not appealing to kids. Oh, shit. That makes sense. That makes sense. Damn it. I need bigger boobs? Damn. What if your favorite VTuber model, big booby VTuber model, was just a flat chested girl? Would you feel deceived? Would you feel deceived? Put on the maid dress. Is that would work? Would it work? Flat chest, flat ass. Do a deeper voice channel your inner corpse husband. If she got ass, I don't care. Said every man. If she has a booty. If she has a butt. I don't care. Bro. If she has a butt, then I don't care. If she has a butt, oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all are problems. This is not the community I wanted. You guys are problems. Okay, not solutions. If I pay you, look very nice. Thank you, Ari. Thank you, Ari. Okay, someone mod Ari and then ban everybody else who talks bad about me. That's how I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this world. I'm going to ban anybody who's mean to me. And I'm only going to moderate any. Okay, I'll finish the doc. I'm sorry. Something about the booty. Something about the booty. Djibouti. Djibouti. Is this ADHD or is this, what is it that I have? Someone said I don't even have ADHD, which means I'm just a weirdo. That's the worst part. I took the ADHD test and I failed, which means I can't even blame the fact that I have ADHD. I'm just fucking weird. I'm just a weirdo. 'Cause I'm a creep. So I'm a weirdo. I can't even fall back on it and be like, hey guys, it's just my autism. Quirky autism. Pop pop. Nope. I got no excuse. So if I get canceled, I can't use mental illness as my shield. It's the nigga, he passed the test. Which means he's deliberately a weirdo. Officially needs to be, what was those places that the XQC and Asmongold said? I need to be working in a freaking mine. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. You're a product of our time because I'm just about as fucking random and weird, but it's fine. I'd be at a coal mine. I'd be at a coal mine like Zoolander. Oh, I think I have the black lung. Anyway, I'm just very sad and disappointed in this situation. I had my suspicions about this, but I never wanted to be part of the drama, so I kept quiet. I've also seen what happens when a creator stands up for themselves and receives major backlash, even if they're in the right, so I never vocalized my concerns. I always designed my own models. I've got inspiration from Cerberus with the chains and spikes, Disney's Hades, and because I call myself Goth's girlfriend. I was inspired by Sam and Ember from Danny Phantom, plus many other golf crushes that we've had growing up. I just focused on myself and my friends, meanwhile I had eyes on me the whole time. Knowing that I was being watched and talked poorly about really hurts, especially when they never attempted to interact with me. I did my best to go through and find what I could and get appropriate screenshots. It's crazy because I don't know who Sinder was until she debuted her live 2D. I just wanted to exist peacefully as a VTuber and spend my time drama-free. I woke up this morning in shock. It's terrifying and hurtful to know that someone could attempt to blacklist me when I've never even spoken to them. I hope going forward that no one else has to experience anything like this. Thank you guys for being supportive towards me. I love this community so much. Please go and give love and support to all of those who have unfortunately been involved in this situation. Please support Nanoless, who was brave enough to speak up, and the VTubers who were affected. Please support my first model mama, the wonderful Maui Live. And also, my most recent model mama, the wholesome RAVT. Thank you for taking the time to read this heart emoji. Damn. So this person is just not a good person. Is that Sinder? And so where's the part about the cheating? I want to get to the... Somebody said there was some sexting. What was that about? Okay. Can we get to the... Whose is it? We're here, right? Which one has the sexting? I never seen anything about that. That must have been in a doc I didn't see. Oh, somebody said there was sexting. You lied? You baited me? Good bait. Great bait, mate. 8 out of 8. In the comments. Rain? What do you mean rain? Where's that? Send me the link. Send me the link. Send me the link. Here's another thing. What's this? Do you remember when she sent her entire following to attack me because I made an ASMR roleplay with this Hellhound OC and that was copying her? Or how about when she actively liking tweets calling me names? Of course, we don't remember because she made me delete every tweet. Oh my god. She is really being painted, and rightfully so, as the leader of the popular girls at a high school type person. Bullying and intimidating anyone who gets in her way. I mean, even her own friends weren't safe from getting rolled over. Damn. She's got to be fucked, right? It's over. It's all ogre. Hi, Moonwalker. Stream has been going for a while. But don't worry. Don't worry. I'm streaming more often. I don't know why, though, notifications don't get sent out, but it just happens. Though, if you are subscribed, you do have access to my Twitch stream Discord, in which you will receive a notification on Discord that lets you know when I go live. But that's about it. Ooh, you got it. You got the juice? You got the tea? You got the tea for me, Dragon Wolf? Oh no. Oh no. Fuck it. My experience with Tashi/Sinder. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. How long is this one? It's how long is this? 4 pages. We're good. Hello. Thank you for taking the time to read this document. The event described in it happened about 4 to 5 years ago before the first Sinder debut. I understand this will doubtless be accusations of me cloud chasing by revealing them. However, I wanted to corroborate Nanoless' assertion that she is not who she appears to be on the surface and confirm that no matter how much damage control she does, she's just as responsible as redacted. Oh no. Oh no, chat. I'm scared. The beginning. Sinder and I met while she was running her Tashi.mp3 YouTube channel, which is why all the following screenshots will show her as Tashi rather than Sinder, and that will come up later. At the time, she was only just starting her account and I already had my own ASMR RP channel with 8,000 subscribers, and as a bigger channel than her, she couldn't wait to work with someone as talented as me. You'll get there. It's still hard for me to believe that someone so talented likes my voice enough to want to work together. We never ended up actually making any content together, but that didn't stop us from talking pretty much every day at the time, and eventually she found a new way to make me useful. Oh dear, pretty much immediately she was flirting with me despite, as you can see here, having a boyfriend, and both of us knowing she had a boyfriend, including regularly talking shit about him to me while telling me how great it would be if I were to replace him. I understand that I'm no angel of this myself, but hey, at least I can be honest about it. Uh-oh. Besides, you said it's hard when your boyfriend is far, far away. I'm not your boyfriend, am I? No, but how nice that would be. You're perfect boyfriend material. No. So you want to go at it behind his back? How sneaky. Oh, no. I want to change my mind. I don't know if I want to read this. Let's read this. Hi, honey. I've been talking to this guy about how badly I want him to fuck me since you wanted to buy a flashlight instead of giving me attention when I'm needy. Cuckoldry? Cuck. Cucking? Fucking oof, dude. Literally, why would everyone need a flashlight when you have a girlfriend? He sent me a screenshot a couple of weeks ago telling me he was getting 1-on-1. And that the nerve he had to use it in front of me to show me how great it was. Wow. Yeah, must be great. Yo, what the fuck? That's like me inviting you to a Chatterbait room so you can watch me fuck someone else in all the ways I said I want to fuck. Isn't that? Wait, pause. So your boyfriend got a fleshlight toy. And then I guess y'all didn't live together or nearby. And so he got a fleshlight so that he can masturbate in front of you, and you got jealous of she got jealous of the fleshlight? Did she get jealous of the sex toy? Is that what it was? I'm confused. I don't know. I'm very slowly not feeling as bad for him about all this, because it didn't honestly leave a bit of bad taste in my mouth that was happening while you were taken. But then, yeah, that's a bit. Did you tell him that it was fucked and that hurtful? He asked me if I was okay with it, and after I explained how I felt, he told me it was too late to do anything about it because it shipped, and he kept it. What? What do you mean? So if she was jealous of the toy, then she was definitely jealous of everybody else. I mean, far be it from me to give you advice. It's your relationship, and the only ones you can decide what it is and is okay is you two. But that just sounds really sketchy to me. Also, why did he ask if you were okay? See, listen. Rain, messy. This is why if you're a girl and you have a male best friendy who's over here helping you, giving you relationship advice, they're sabotaging. They're ready. He did what? He got a flashlight. I would never do that to you. That's no way. Like, oh, I don't know. This one is messy. Two wrongs don't make a right. I've just been really stressed about everything, and talking to you makes me feel better. I don't want to lose what we have, but I'm such an awful person. I don't deserve it anyway. Okay. I don't believe you're an awful person. I believe that you're stressed, you're emotional, you're looking for something to make it better, which happened to be me when he wasn't helping. Listen, take a break from what we have just for a little bit. and see if you can get something out of him first. Can't really have both of us. Plus, it would be very fulfilling to me to be just the other guy in this scenario and not get the full relationship experience myself. You can do it, sweetie. I believe in you, truly. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'd do without you. I'm not saying to stop talking to me completely. I'll still be ready to support you, whichever decision you end up making. I love you so much. I don't know how to thank you. That's not too bad. Rain said, look, take care of what you need to take care of. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Despite what was evidently nothing serious for her and just means of keeping herself occupied, she felt the need to keep stringing me along with proclamations of real love, which again, I was silly to believe in the first place. Regardless, I'm always going to love you. For obvious reasons, I won't share any explicit sexting, not just because of the non-sexual nature of it, but also I don't think it helps. However, note that all this went on for several months and including more than just a text, as both the date and the content of the flying screenshot proves. I mean, it looked like something was going down there anyway. It's called fingering, my dear. One reason I felt it's important to share these details in particular is because I never found out if Red got told about what happened, especially not full lucidity. Damn, this one's messy because... Alright, so this one's messy because what does this have to do with what's happening now? What does this have to do? What does this have to do? This feels like a add-on. But I don't know if it necessarily... I mean, I guess it shows the jealousy pattern. Was Red her boyfriend at the time? I don't know. It's adding fuel to the fire for real. This is like... Oh... Yeah, all of the docs are basically saying she's not a good person. Everyone's got their own... If everyone has a story that says this person's not good, you're out being a sex toy is crazy. It's the same as Yaki. Dang, bro. After Sinder got done using me for fleeting sexual gratification, our conversation slowed down, exacerbated by the Sinder character coming into fruition and finding immediate success. I stopped making content for indecent length of time by then, and thus she no longer felt like she could ladder climb for me. Hey, what was your exam for? I haven't been on this Discord account super often, so I missed a bit. She made a new group chat without me. I kid. But yeah, they were the entrance exams for the uni college. Nice, congrats on passing them. I've just been on the Vtuber side of things, working with commissions and whatnot. What? And Sinder doesn't want to be my friend? Only Tashi does? It's just easier not having multiple ongoing conversations. Oh, Rain got jealous. Rain feels like they got abandoned. Rain's like, Rain's like, oh, you don't need me anymore. You chose your boyfriend. And now Rain is, no, did not get used and thrown to the side. These were two consenting adults. And Rain knew what they was doing. She knew what she was doing. He ain't get used and thrown to the side. I don't think so that way. But Rain's just like, damn, I lost. So we were watching a sperm war, a sperm race earlier today in stream. It was a race, the first sperm race where two sperms were racing. And Rain's sperm did not come out ahead of the race. There's 7 stories right now. It's like Final Fantasy. God damn. Sorry, bro. Yeah, we watched a race about sperm. It was pretty dope. Until eventually she stopped using the account altogether and committed fully to Sinder. And I never heard from her again. Something I was uncannily aware of whatever happened back then. Hey, I'll message you at the time of 22. You won't even remember who I am. I'd never forget you. And that's pretty much it. This isn't meant to be a witch hunt. We all make mistakes, including me, as I've shown in the same document. But it felt like a good time to get off my chest things that have been on a half decade now and finally get some closure, even though this is messy, bro. She's an opportunist whenever she can find a way to be. She does not care what happens to the people she springboard. How did Tashi springboard off of Rain? Was Rain somebody who was really important? Like, how did she spring? Just because you guys were like sexting, how was she using? What's up, Silver? This was kind of sus. This seems like this is coming from a vindictive ex situationship. This one's giving vindictive ex. This one's giving. Tweet comment says, not gonna lie, while I find her manipulation of you to be horrendous, the whole I'm not feeling as bad for the boyfriend anymore because he uses a flashlight instead of is where the empathy wavers. There's no situation where that is okay. Somebody said, I'm getting the vibe that Sinder operates every DM or one-on-one combo like a manipulative prostitute or the real world equivalent of a Cyberpunk 2077 doll. What? This is me. This is me the entire time, y'all. Why is this so good? Why is his eyes so big? This is such a great gift. This is such a great gift. That's such a great gift. I don't even know what the origins of that is. Okay. So I think I'm caught up. Is that the gist of it? Like, I guess there's more stories. I think you said like Silver Veil also had one, but it sounds like she's just basically been doing the same things, both Cinder and Redacted. Have either Cinder or Redacted responded? Oh God. How big is Cinder's is 24 pages? What does Silver Veil say? I'm just going to read a little bit of Silver Veil's. Discovering that all this was going on behind the scenes has been gut-wrenching. I didn't know Cinder. We weren't friends, and we barely talked. Even writing this, I don't understand what I could have possibly done to warrant this level of malice and cruelty shown. In our private interactions, I was cordial and possible, but I just wasn't interested in associating with her professionally or being her friend. From the few uncomfortable interactions I did have with her, I got in the vibe that her primary goal was to climb the social and content ladder and grow her brand. I'm fully aware of how common that attitude is, and that's just how you grow in this sphere. But I personally don't have the emotional fortitude to band. The only time I actually talked to her directly was during my meet and greet at TwitchCon 2023. I had just finished my meet and greet, and I was wrapping up. She walked directly to the screen to meet me and had someone else take a picture of us together. I was not informed of this picture or asked permission for it, and only knew about it once I saw it on Twitter later after the meet. What do we have here? Stopped by to say hi after my meet, Wolf Girls. And it's Silver Veil here with her right there. Do you have to ask for permit? I guess you do. You have to ask for permission to take a picture? Yeah, I guess it's as a VTuber model. They share the same model creator. It's a meet and greet. I've never seen a VTuber meet and greet thing. I figured people would just have their phones and they're just taking pictures of her. Oh, so it's kind of like, it's like a cyber meet and greet. Okay. So it's kind of like she is there. Blank Slate said, yo, I'm going to say something crazy. Chat, pause. What does Blank Slate have to say? What do you have to say, Blank Slate? Said, yo, I'm going to say something crazy. Say it. Say what you're about to say. Okay. That's some loser shit. Hey, that's fair. Okay, I thought you were going to say something crazier. I thought it was going to be something wild. I thought it was gonna be something out of pocket. Okay. Also, Cinder really loved meeting you. Hey, I appreciate the sentiment, but I prefer not to do collabs. No worries. You hope you're having a good weekend. Also, thanks. I'm trying to busy. Sorry for not being interested in collabs. I just like to do my own thing. I'm always open to messages. I hope you had fun. After the meet and greet, she contacted my manager at Mythic to ask me to collab with her. I told them I would rather not collab, but accepted her friend request on Discord after turning her down. In private DM, she reached out and asked me to do a merch or another various form of collab to be monetized, of which, again, I declined. I will always prioritize my mental health and peace over potential profit that would make me feel used transactionally and put me... Hi, Silver. Sorry for getting back to you. I've been super safe from TwitchCon, I guess. But yeah, no worries. If you don't prefer to stream together, my manager said just something more like sponsorships or merch or music or some kind of other project together that maybe Mythic could help with. Damn, Cinder was like, let's fucking go. Let's collab. If you don't want to do a stream, let's do some sponsors. Let's do some merch. Let's do some music. That probably wasn't even Cinder. That was probably redacted. That was probably red right there. Every day I'm hustling. Said, let's get this bread. Let's get this Silver Veil bread. Let's get this VShojo money. Like, at the end of the day, it isn't about how much we make compared to her. We just want her to recognize, hey, Cinder's a big VTuber too. She got there on her own merits, just like you did to get along. And the marketing potential and the money they could make if they teamed up. Wait, this was VShojo. This was Silvervale pre-VShojo? Or after? I can't even remember. I think it's more like wanting her to recognize Cinder. I can't remember, to be honest. I don't remember the timeline. Anyway, I had a new live 2 model in works for my birthday with Nano, which was eventually canceled. I was devastated as Nano. So Silvervale was also one of the people that was going to work with Nano. Silver, I had to cancel the model comm. I'm sorry, my manager told me I have to cancel the most comms possibly for health reasons. I've been working too hard and it's getting into me. I really apologize for this inconvenience. I was looking forward to it. I love your art so much and I've been excited for a new model from you. Understand though, you have to prioritize your health. Take care of yourself. I hope your health improves and you feel better. Make sure you get lots of rest and relaxation. Do you know if you'll be able to do it next year at all? Don't feel pressure. I'm sorry, it hurts me a lot too. I just wish I could work and everything out. But I believe I can still go for your model sometime next year. Yeah. Oh no. So Nano had to basically like fake being like, I'm proud of you for putting in overtime. Bro, I'm absorbed. So Nano was getting pressure to cancel all of her works that she was working with because Redacted and Cinder was trying to get her to be exclusive. Because you love it when you're doing your best. Because you love it when you're doing your best. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Well, I hope that Nano gets all of the work after this. In fact, someone hit up Nano. Tell her Daddy Omni wants a nice black VTuber model with a BBC. I want my VTuber model to be only my I'm sorry. It's late in the intrusive thoughts. I'm just late as the intrusive thoughts. So do guys, when they make their stream, when they make their models, when they make their models, do they have like bulges and stuff? What do guys do? Like, do they just have just straight up just like, it's just abs? Okay, got it. So their models tend to just have bulging abs with the bulge and the dick print. I can do that. Did y'all see my Mega Man cosplay the other day? That was basically that should have been for OnlyFans. That was caked up. It was tough, right? It looked either really buff or femboy. Which one should I be? A buff or femboy, chat? Would I be a tanky or would I be a femboy? Yeah, the question is, which one do you consider me as? Buff or femboy? Femboy? There's no way. Ball boy. Okay, you know what? You know what? You're not allowed to insult me and not be subscribed to me. Okay. When you insult me, but you're not subscribed. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? That hurts. That hurts. You didn't pay to play. You didn't pay to hurt me. Okay. You gotta pay to hurt me. I don't know. Will you sub, Corona? You have the Prime Gaming icon next to you. Can I say Slim Jim? No, but for real, chat. Do y'all really think that I'm a femboy? 4 times a year. I've streamed 4 times this week. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Femboy. Do I have nice thighs? I have thighs. I'm black. Do femboys have thick thighs? A femboy is just like a bottom, right? Am I like it's just like usually just like a, you know, it's like a they're not. Didn't realize there are top femboys. Really? That's scary. Feral? That's feral. That's feral. That's feral. It's like Catwoman climbing on top of you, but it's the femboy. Okay, that makes sense. Do we have any femboys in the chat? Chat, does anybody want to come out and let me know if they're a femboy? Do we have Vantage Control? Are you a femboy? ... That sounds like something a femboy would say. What you looking away for? I've done it 2 months, or is it 1 month? It's 2 months. Thanks, oh Selena. Appreciate it. What you turned around for? The real question is, would he be an alpha, omega, or beta? What in the world? What? What do you mean alpha, omega, or beta? I don't know these terms. What's the difference? I know what an alpha is. I know what a beta is. But what's an alpha, omega? Egoverse? Gamma? Now we're getting into gamma radiation? Hulk? What is search up the Omegaverse? Let's save that. Let's bookmark that. Chat, we're going to save that one for another stream. Remind me. I am not searching Omegaverse right now. It's 2:30 a.m. on Saturday night. Thank you, Nextinus. I'm trying to finish this. You guys are messing with my ADHD. Anyway, I didn't think much of the time, but Sinder messaged me on Discord right before my model was canceled. She celebrated that we shared art, despite the fact that at the same time she and Redacted were acting. Hey, Silver, I just got your gamer sub stuff in the mail. It looks amazing. It's so cute that we both have Nano's art on our merch since she's both our model mama. She celebrated that we shared art despite the fact that at the same time she and Redacted were actively working to take the potential for more away. Oh, that's messy. So Sinder, oh, that's messy. Sinder and Redacted were working on taking away Nano's art And then she sends a message saying, "It's so cute that we both have Nano's art on our merch store since she's both our model mama." Wow. I will never trust another human being ever again. That's crazy. Imagine Sinder looks at you like this. Look at that. Imagine she hit you with this. And then she hit you with this. That's. Oh, damn. You think she's sweet, but then, bam. Not so sweet. Sinder and Redacted have spent years sabotaging me for no understandable reason. I've never done anything to warrant this other than just existing as Silvervale. They actively sought to get my models and art canceled, and based on the messages I've seen shared above, seem to have not had any second thoughts about doing so. It's hard to express how crushing a feeling it is to be talked about so cruelly and maliciously without my knowing, and to know opportunities and friendships were taken away for what I can only assume is spite and insecurity. There is no end to the amount of anxiety I feel knowing if these rumors were expressed to Nano, and I have to assume they were expressed to others as well. Yes. So this means that Sinder and Redacted basically blacklisted how many people? How many people did they cockblock? How many? How many do they really got in stock? This is what we know of. But how many does she really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Probably lots of smaller creators. Meow, 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 meow. This is really sad. Well, damn. I think I'm all caught up, chat. So the TLDR seems to be that there is a VTuber, but did Sinder respond? What did she say? Is she even still on Twitter? She must be getting cooked. Wow. She was new. Okay, so she joined December 2020. Partial owner of Gamer Subs. Only 5 years into the game? Is now partial owner of Gamer Subs. Damn. Oh, no. Effective immediately. Redacted will no longer be managing or overseeing my VTuber activities. He no longer represents me as a creator, my brand, or my intentions. I'm sorry, everyone. I will make a larger response when I'm able to. So she's blaming Redacted? Ooh, but then got ratioed by Vamp Peaches. I remember playing Phasmophobia with you and hearing Red chat away next to you before you first debuted like 4 years ago. You told me he was your boyfriend. Then, before we met for TwitchCon, you switched up and said, "Just so you know, my manager is coming with me on this trip." As if I didn't know who he was. It's even ickier to read this tweet knowing he is your significant other and that you're probably going to try and avoid taking responsibility for hurting people who trusted you as friends by nuking the red side of this duo. Ooh, women accusing men of their act and dodging responsibility again. From another female. This is from another woman. Oh. Hello, wary scroller. Please have some tea before you continue your journey. Thank you. Thank you for that, Uncle. I'm looking. Thank you, Uncle Iro. Knew exactly what. Please have some tea before you continue. That was perfect. Everyone's really pissed, but I think it could be easy to get into a weird mindset with this stuff. It might be a good idea to take a step back and think about the friends you've made and how to make things feel happier with them again. Everything is temporary, but the good memories matter. What does this even mean? Based on everything I've read, I don't even know what that means. Redact? No, it's not redact. Women dodging accountability. I hope you're okay, Cinder. This must be very stressful. I'm scrolling down slowly. This is why you don't make your boyfriend be your manager. So are we going to blame the boyfriend? Blame it on the boogie. Gamer subs is trending, by the way. Oh no. Why is gamer subs trending? So what? Oh my gosh. So now this is gamer subs. This is their second drama that they're in. Oh, I see. Damn. Well, I think that's everything. I think that's the Cinder drama. Is there anything that I've missed? I guess we're just waiting for Cinder to respond to the accusations, in which she will probably blame everything on her boyfriend. And then they will continue to be in a relationship and continue to make money.